gain is all the way up, so hopefully. God. Today we are back. We're gonna read today, and then we're gonna finish up, officially finish up our wikis. Hopefully we actually finish it this time. I said we're gonna finish it last time, but then we didn't. I got really tired. Really tired. So hopefully we can do it today. So we're going to do a little bit of reading and then finish up our wiki. Oh, just sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I just wasn't going to. That's all I'm going to say. I was not going to stream. I was not going to stream. I couldn't. But yeah. It's okay. Hold on. Just need to check some stuff. I should probably turn my light on. I should probably turn it on. I'm still not prepared. Because you're in the way. Why are you laying right by my chair? You may or may not hear my brother in the shower, which is so funny. Okay. Where's oops. Oh, my mouse is dying. Why? How do you find it? Okay, I'll be right back. I don't know how I'm going to be, but I'll be right back. Let me see if this works. Yep. Okay. I was ignorant. I couldn't use my mouse, so I can mute. Nor could I switch scenes. No, it's gonna last for a long time. I swear. Well, I mean by the long time, I mean by a couple of weeks, not the end of the stream. No, you gotta clarify stuff like that. I hit the mic. But we're almost done with the book, which is really cool. Oh, wait. Which is really cool. And I think my seat we're almost done with the book. I want to say anything more. We're almost done with the book. And that's so funny. We did. I remember when we last left off. We last left off in the facility, kind of, I guess, a recreation of how Chuya was created. Chuya is not originally Chuya, apparently. You know, the one that we know now. The original one died. And after, you know, let's just say second Chuya. The present Chuya that we know. Present Chuya saw that his original self died in front of him. You know, he tried to save him. But he, you know, kind of melted in his arms. And so he's trying to get revenge on N. And his goal is to do this for his country, you know, apparently. Apparently he's doing this for his country. I guess to make a... Yeah, he's gonna recreate, you know, I think soldiers. I think that's what it's implied. Soldiers who are with the same power as Chuya. Or like the same he's going to recreate people the same way how he created Julia, I think. People who can amplify their powers over and over and over. That's how we got the, you know, talk of singularities and stuff. Last time. So when Chuya was trying to get revenge on N, and also N was trying to kill Chuya because he wanted Relaine to get out of the country, so he wouldn't have to die too. So when Chuya was trying to get revenge on N, you know, he got rat poisoned yet again, apparently. and N shot him. I hate his name. Shot him and left him to die. So that's where we last left off. Chuya, he's now on the floor, passed out probably, or dying, or both. So that's where we last left off. We're gonna continue. I wonder if the music's really loud. It's loud in my ear. Let me turn it down. And just turn it up and really loud in my ear. Okay. Now we're on Adam and Charisse. Charisse suddenly appeared to be in pain. He collapsed to the floor, grabbed his throat, and began writhing in agony. Charisse, what's wrong? I asked, already running a diagnosis. Is it diagnosis or diagnosis? I think it's diagnosis. His heart rate was slowing. His blood pressure dropped. He was clammy and twitchy. And he was having trouble breathing. It was textbook example of poisoning. air composition was as per usual, no irregularities. I checked my logs from the previous environmental scans. There were no traces of poison gas. Anyway, I finally gave him a shot of atropine, a anti linergenic. Oh, anti-cholinergenic, I think that's how I said, agent, in which, in order to oh, why can I not say this word? Elevate. Elevate. Yes. These symptoms. What is wrong with me? Anyway, apparently I can't read. That's not good. Okay. After observing him for, I can't read. After observing him for a while, I saw signs of improvement, so I decided to give him an even bigger dose. I had a moderate stack of drugs to combat biological and chemical weapons, since I was originally designed to be for use in warfare. With this drug, his life was no longer in danger. After Sharice had settled down, I gently laid him on the floor and tried to leave the room. But I could not. The door wouldn't open. Neither the door we came from, nor the door to the elevator. I could not connect to the control panel either. I was also unable to contact anyone outside the facility. Yeah, I can't read today. Wow, that's so awesome. Contact anyone outside the facility, since I already learned the room has electromagnetic shielding and has lured us into this room to trap us. That was his plan all along. The mission's risk level suddenly increased 38%. This was an extremely unfavorable position to be in. After thinking for a few moments, I ran my body into the exit. But the iron door did not even bulge. I threw a metal chair at it, but that only left a slight dent. I was in a narrow, corridor-like room with only a chair, desk, and lockers for the employees. I could have contacted someone outside. There was no place I could take a wire connection. Furthermore, the floor and ceilings were made of extremely thick iron for the electromagnetic shielding, so breaking through them to escape would prove extremely difficult. There was no other option. I reached for my lower bag and opened an attachment port. I felt around for the correct part before pulling it out. Next, I opened my right hand from between my index and middle finger down to my wrist and clipped a new part in a crevice. It was a military-grade attachment chainsaw. What the? The rotating saw was around the size of my palm. It was typically used to chase after a subject who escaped behind a locked door. By rotating the blade, I pressed the saw against the locking mechanism on the door, leading the directions we came from. The high-pitched, harsh noise filled the air as spark flew into my suit. It was going to take a while, but I had to hurry. This research facility was dangerous. The poison was probably meant for Master Chuya, while Sharice was merely collateral damage. And now we were trapped. Master Chuya was in danger. He might have been killed or worse, killed even or worse. Now we're on. Oh. The room was empty. There were no tables, no chairs, no monitors, no decorations, nothing. There were only notches carved into the wall for measuring heights. The room was around the size of a small school pool. In fact, it was actually a tank for storing water to be used during laboratory emergencies. Jay was hanging from the wall in that room. He had held up by his wrists, which were tied with thick barbed wires that pierced his skin like a wild beast sinking its teeth into its prey. His feet barely managed to touch the floor. His shirt has been removed, revealing the bleeding holes left from the bullets. The two deepest holes were in his chest and stomach, and had large stakes stuck inside them. That is excessive. That is really excessive. These stakes were connected to the ceiling with a chain that carried an electric shock through them. She screamed. The smell of burnt flesh tickled my nose. The electric current went through the stakes and exited through the barbed wire through his wrist. Each shock tore his muscles, nerves, and organs so I can't say it. What is wrong with me? Excruciatingly. I felt like he was being turned into mincemeat. Agony like this will make most wish they were never born. I kill you. He groaned while he glared at the monitor hanging from the ceiling. Another electrical shock. He growled deeply like a wild beast once more. N was watching from the observation room. The electric currents, white flashes were visible, and N didn't even blink. Given 10 millimeters of Matazolum, he ordered his nearby subordinate, keeping his eyes glued to the screen. But his heart rate, the young researcher said while checking the measurements on the device. It won't kill him. Do it. The field devices suddenly moved, and a clear liquid began flowing through one of the four white tubes, inserting into his back before disappearing into his body. His eyes shot open, and he began to groan in agony as his innards were being twisted. Nevertheless, and expression still didn't change. He showed neither sympathy nor malice. His eyes seemed to only be seeing numerical values as he observed Chuya. There were around 20 chairs, shuffle gauges, and a group of researchers in the observation room. Everyone was busily shuffling back and forth while comparing any situational changes against their notes to make sure nothing would get in the way of this important experiment. Observed Chuya and asked into the microphone in front of him. She remained hanging lifelessly without replying. Sorry, I wish there was another way we can do this and didn't even sound remotely guilty. But this is the only way to save you, he added while checking the experiment's values out of the corner of his eye. Just like how we respect your will, we respect the will of your skill, Akihabara, as well. But how shall I put this? Your will is tying Akihabara down, and as long as your will is firm, we won't be able to remove Akihabara from you. We won't be able to remove the only singularity in this country that we can control. The one thing that reshapes what is considered common knowledge when it comes to skills. After that, N cut off the microphone with the switch of his hand and asked the subordinate next to him. How did he react? How is he reacting to the Malzum? I think I said that wrong the entire time. Mizalum. Showing symptoms. It will take another 2 minutes before I even see significant response. And nodded. Give him another 20 millimeters. He ordered before turning the microphone back on. Chuya, your personal model is clutching the reins of Akihara and holding it back. Basically, killing you will cause it to lose a singularity we have under control. Moreover, I hate this word. Moreover, attempting to override the current persona model, you, with another one, will make two models clash, which will cause Akihabara to go out of control. We prefer not to have another research facility blown up. snorted at his own joke so quietly that no one else heard, but his smirk immediately evaporated. That's why we come up with this. And then turned a knob on his remote control, and a heavy current immediately ran down the chains and into the stakes, piercing Chuya's wounds. He howled in agony, he howled in extreme agony, and it felt like his entire body were being ripped apart. He twisted and turned to escape from the pain, but the barbed wire around his lips only dug deeper into his flesh, causing him to bleed even more. We're gonna make you willingly release Akihabara. You don't need to think about it too much, though. All you need to do is recite the control incantation. It's authentication code that initialized the seal. After that, we'll be able to input your character's set. And once we confirm the control incantation, we'll delete you and overwrite your personality with a different one. You'll finally be free from all the pain, including the pain you're experiencing now, which can go on for who knows how many days. That and the ever-ending darkness you inhabited for years. Ever-ending darkness. That was the first phrase Choya reacted to. He didn't respond to anything said to him up until now and then. And yet those words make his neck twitch. That change did not go unnoticed by him either. You're going to repeat the following phrase. You're going to say it in your head if you want to. You can say it in your head if you want to. It's a simple phrase. And told him before closing his eyes to monotonously recite the authentication code he knew by heart. It was a simple complet. What are these words that I can't say? What is happening? Today is not the day for reading, apparently. How would I know? Oh, grantors of dark to grace, do not wake me up again. Oh, grantors of dark to grace. Chuya's lips moved almost automatically. The drugs were taking effect, and his eyes were having trouble staying focused. They were the eyes of someone who didn't know what he was saying. The movement in his mouth and the trembling of his throat was completely involuntarily. Mother Air with a faint smirk. Do not wake. She continued. Am I? His word listlessly fell to the floor before spreading out and cooling the room. And frowned in disgust at the monitor. Increased the voltage, he ordered, but never taking his eyes off the screen. But do it! Heavy current was subsequently sent into Chuya's body through the stakes. An anamorphous electric snake ran through his organs, nerves, and muscles. Chuya howled. Chuya! Next chapter. A rotating saw severed the lock shaft on the door, which finally brought to the end to the unpleasant sound. The saw attached to my hand had distorted due to the heat. I was not going to be able to use it again, so I decided to discard it there. I could finally escape, but I could not banish Reese, who was unconscious. As an android programmed to protect humans, I did not have an option to leave an defenseless human somewhere dangerous, regardless of the circumstances. I had to bring Cherise to a safe location before I could search for Masachia. I reached out to open the sliding door, which is severed locked, but there was no need, because the door was suddenly blown away along with me as well. The floor was above my head, then under my feet, and then above my head once more. As I tumbled backwards, I felt a strong concentration of stress on my shoulder and head. An impact had knocked me back. I had been shot. My main priority was getting back on my feet, followed by scanning the environment with my sensors. I picked up 3 enemies, heavily armed soldiers. That was no surprise, considering that this was a military facility. They must have blown the door with an explosive before rushing inside. I analyzed where I was shot and discovered a spiral fissure in my external armor. This was not good. I had been hit with a full metal jacket bullet. Softer bullets are typically used in battles against other humans because they get lodged in their bodies and cause greater damage. Now we're seeing as this bullet prioritize speed and penetrating power, the enemy must have come prepared to go into battle with you. However, seeing as these bullets prioritize speed and penetrating power, the enemy must have prepared to go into battle with an inorganic target like me. This was extremely unfavorable. And yeah, everybody knew he was, that's why N hacked into your system. He knew from the very beginning. It's gonna be difficult from the start. My vision stabilized, which allowed me to see the door. But the 3 soldiers were already aiming their weapons at me. A storm of bullets was coming my way with a high precision that it could not be possible to evade. We're flying, dirty Eve. My heart was beating. It was painfully loud as someone was pounding on a large drum right next to his ear. Shia Nakahara looked in the direction of the noise, but of course there was no heart there. Who heart is it then? Mine? Absurd. Not even human. Something as sophisticated as a heart couldn't suit me. I'm not electric current sent Chuyu's body into convulsions whenever he resisted or not. Well, as if each blood vessel was being chopped into 1,000 pieces and his body fluids were being boiled until nothing remained. This was far beyond the kind of pain a 16-year-old boy like him could endure. Though if Sarah lying was there, no one cared how much he screamed or wailed. That was why Chuyo yelled every time he felt pain. He could taste the blood in his throat. He hadn't heard from him for some time, which despite unproductive labor, he must have wanted to let Chuyo suffer alone in silence for a while. Chuyu's skill hadn't completely disappeared, but it was extremely weak. They must have been constantly pumping poison into his body through the tubes in his back. His limbs were numb and his head were dazed. He could no longer tell what he was physically doing in reality versus what he was in his what was just in his head. He was being injected with the drug as well, some sort of truth serum or hallucinogen. Who knew how much longer he could take it? Obviously, I'm not gonna give in. I can keep this up forever. Not for a purpose. I told you, Gia. He looked in the direction of the sudden voice. It was a familiar voice, the one that belonged to the person he hated most in the world. Your birth itself was a mistake. We're the same. Is there really a point in you suffering through all that pain for a life that's not even real? The voice was taunting him. Shut up. Chia spat. He knew he was talking to himself. He was most likely hearing things due to the drugs he was getting. There was no one there, but his mind was scattered, and the voice couldn't stop. Screw you, Dazai. That's the best combat you could come up with. She wanted nothing more than to slice off the ear the voice was whispering to him. He could see Dazai, a very ring shadow by his side, and he wanted to gouge out his eyes. That's just proof that you at least somewhat believe what I'm saying. Because deep down inside, you're the same as me. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm me. I'm not pieces as shit as you. I figure you say that to him. Another voice, the one teacher didn't last, suddenly grabbed you and start freezing it over. But you cannot keep lying to yourself forever. And that's what you did. When I welcomed you into our group, she looked at the individual. This is what convinced him that he was hallucinating because of the drugs. Piano man. Yeah, piano man. Her voice was hoarse. A sweat drop ran down his chin and fell onto the floor. Piano man was leaning against the opposite wall with his arms crossed, languidly looking this way. It was just like how he always stood against the wall of the pool. She couldn't possibly. I told you I let you into the group, right? It was because I was worried you might start rebellion against organization. You looked like you wanted to destroy everything in your path, burn it all to the ground in revenge. Still do. Shadows began to walk through the wall past the worried piano man's side. Albatross, Iceman, Lipman, and Doc. You could have left Doc out, actually. You could have. You didn't have to bring him in. My bad. Personally, you didn't have to bring him in. They smiled and spoke to Tree as well. We all die because of how unique you are. But we don't hate you for that, said Albatross. I forgot what Albatross voice was. We're going to read it normally. We're all members of the Mafia. We know we could die at any moment, said Lipton. Don't be stupid. Their themselves faded. And the next voice whispered right into Twee's ear. So just die already. When Chia immediately turned around, alarmed, he saw Cherie's ghastly pale face staring back at him. Atone for what you have done to your friends in the Mafia. Us sheep. Pay it with your life. That was when Chewie realized the kids from the sheep, his old friends, were all gathered around him. Betrayal and separation. Dozens of children coldly glared at Chewie. Chewie, he always said he was fulfilling the duties of those with power. Is that a lie? I thought you said you would protect us. Did you forget how we fed you and you were on the verge of starvation? How we protected you? Stop. Chia twisted his pipe and tried to cover his ears, but his arm was still chained to his ceiling. You're the king? Yeah, right. All you did was ruin our lives. Chia, you. Oh no! We was getting into the eggs. He's dying. He's apparently chained up to the wall. And he's dying, and he had his old friends and people he met. Yeah. I finished it finally. It's not the best. Thank you. It's not the best, but it's still good. Oh. Yeah. I tried to recreate what I did last time. Just a little bit different. I think I changed it more. Maybe. Let me see. Yeah. I can take the filter off. Let me see. Then you can finally see me a lot better. I put the filter on just because it fits the theme of reading this dark book better. Yay! Yippee! Thank you, Ted. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for coming. Let me get bigger. Well, yeah, thank you for coming. was struggling to breathe for like the past few seconds. What are you streaming? We're going to stream. Ow. Like this small? I don't remember. Is that this small? I don't want to be too small. Okay, maybe I'll build the back one. Alright. We will continue reading. Yeah, we're getting really angsty, guys. Okay. Shut up. If you think you become king, then do it. You can have this power, Tria howled, unable to take it any longer. To hell with this power. If I didn't even have this skull, I'll still be with you guys. I'm not an electric shock, a blinding white light flashed into his mind, and deep within the light he saw the impossible. Oh, the sheep never disbanded. There was still a group just like they always have been. She wasn't anyone special. He didn't have a skill either. He was just a regular member of the group. He wasn't the king, he had no powers, he wasn't the center of attention. He was simply a single sheep among the flock, chatting with his friends. The illusion disappeared, leaving once Shriya in his wounded body, and there was silence. The next hallucination Shriya saw was someone's fingertips. Your colleagues and your friends all left you. Why do you think that is, my dear brother? Shriya sluggishly lifted his head. He had a good idea who was dead. Yeah, no one else called you dear brother except your brother. I don't want to hear Verlaine. I don't want him. Even if he is the hallucination, I don't care. Why are you here? You now, huh? Yes, it's me. Of course it's me. I was created in the lab just like you. I'm the perfect person to answer your question. The hallucination said as he adjusted his black pork pie hat. What the hell is that? Ooh, rhymes. Okay. My bad. Okay. She repeated. And tell me this. What did I do wrong? When did I mess things up? The hallucination Verlaine appeared a touch sad. At the very beginning, his eyes were crystal clear, with no light hidden behind them. And given her virus, after all, your birth itself was a mistake, just like mine. Being born was a mistake. Tria's fist was trembling. Really okay? I just let them get away with it? No, they simply can't. They can't simply get away with it. Of course not. It's not time for judgment to begin. You just need to be punished. Punished? I'm proud of you for fighting through the pain. There was even kindness in Verlaine's voice. He took responsibility for being powerful. Now it's time for them to take responsibility for what they did. Make them pay. Only then will it finally balance out. I wish I could. See a hollow laughter was directed at him. I want to tear him to pieces. It's not possible. I can't get out of here. I'm gonna die in pain and despair. I won't let you die. Verlaine approached Gia, then pulled a stake out of him. Gia's eyes flew open. After Verlaine removed all the electrodes, he crushed them with gravity. He ripped the barbed wire out of Gia's wrist while pulling out all the tubes in his spine as well. Oh, my Yeehees. What killed that researcher? Really said after removing all the restraint, checking tree wounds, and getting to his feet. Just like I originally planned. You're free to sit here, but if you want to make the man who ruined your life take responsibility, Berlin extended his hand to Tria. Tria quietly stared at the hand as he was observing something bizarre. Why, I told you when we first met. I came here to save you. Berlin smiled. He didn't look like the smile of a spy or an assassin, but the smile of a young man. Be angry, Tria. Be mad at the unfair hand you was dealt. Be enraged at the researcher who played with your life. That rage will help you take it back. Reclaim your life, Tria. It belongs to you. That is, unless you want to spend the rest of it as a guinea pig with a serial number. Of course I don't. The rage got Tria blood boiling, which heated his muscles. He stood and took Berlin's hand with a vice-like grip. Well, dear brother, Berlin smiled as he held Tria's upright. Let's kill end and all and get your soul back from this irrational world. Yippee! Oh my god, they tried to make him the actual... He was a good guy, kind of, all along. Ooh. No. Who did he first kill? He first killed his freaking his mafia man. It was the flag. I remember the sign. I remember. Oh my god, I finally remember. I remember. Oh my god, yippee. But yeah, he killed his... I was about to say besties, but I don't think I was kidding. Anyway, next chapter. Really. The incoming storm of bullets was about to land when I released the impact-resistant shield in my forearm. The umbrella-shaped shield surface was coated with a super alloy that was both heat and impact-resistant that could defend the most lightweight attacks. It was specifically... I said it! Oh my god! I know how to say specific... created to withstand the high energy of Akihabara. The full metal jacket bullet slid out the shield surface and soared past me. Three of those shots stopped upon impact. The kinetic energy caused the alloy to peel off the surface, but the damage was minimal. I leaped into the air with my shield still raised and kicked off a soldier rifle and jumped once more. After landing on the wall behind him, I kicked it off and charged right into one of the soldiers' backs. My sensor picked up a light impact, cracking his ribs. One man down. Yippee! Still on top of the soldier, I swung one long leg like a scythe to sweep another soldier's leg. When he fell to the ground, I pricked his neck. The needle in my finger injected him with a drug. 2 men down. However, the third soldier had plenty of time to face me and fire his gun while I was handling the other 2, and that was what he was about to do. My hands were on the ground, so I could not release the shield in my forearm fast enough. I rapidly searched for a solution, but nothing I found could make it in time. I ended up not needing a solution, though. The soldier body was knocked into the air. I heard a burst of electricity, and then he immediately went into convulsions, dropping his gun. Only a few seconds of pain groaning went by before he lost all strength and collapsed. I hadn't done a thing. A savior had appeared from the corridor behind the soldier. He was a very unexpected individual. Well, that was boring. the individual said, yawning as he lowered his taser in his hand. You kill a guy with electricity and he just dies. More. You're with the Port Mafia. It was awesome with Dazai. Yippee! This is the only time I say yippee to that man. Nice to meet you, Detective. Where's Julia? Dazai asked, upon tossing the taser to the floor indifferently. He looked to be around the same age as Master Julia. Master Julia's been... Seeing how much time has gone by, I'm guessing he's been captured. Or did you already save him? He stepped onto and over the unconscious soldier as he approached me. Because I hate to miss him seeing him crying to Julia getting tortured. Tortured? Master Julia? Is he really being tortured? It's possible. But how would this boy know that? Why was he even here? I recall Dazai could notify other skills. It was going to be our secret weapon against Verlaine. But he never answered his phone, no matter how many times we contacted him. So why was he here now? You're going to ask me why I'm here, and I want to reply. It was all part of the plan. And you're going to ask me, what was the plan? And I'm going to tell you everything from the very beginning. It was all part of the master plan. And after that, you're going to say, what do you mean? Try to analyze that information with my processor. It was high priority in order to comprehend what Dazai was saying, but his mind was quicker. It took everything I had to keep up. And I tell you, everything means exactly how it sounds. Everything. Verlaine's target, the detective, the researcher, it was all based on the information I gave Verlaine. In other words, the system was he used to assassinate people was my system too. Next, you're going to ask me, why would you do that? He was right. That was indeed the question on my mind. What he had just said highly suggested he was working with Verlaine. It was possible that Dazai was calling the shots behind the detective's death and the danger Master Julia was curling in. In other words, this was a betrayal. Not a battle clan, inevitable, depending on what he said next. However, Dazai eventual reply went further beyond anything I imagined. Did it to buy time before Verlaine reaches his biggest target. His final target is Ugai. Doesn't he say his last name? Ugai Morty? Did I say Morty? Mori. The Port Mafia's boss. Normally he would be the first to be assassinated, but after Mendeling went into elevator, I got him last in line. And thanks to that, about time I'm ready to assassinate Verlaine instead. Just need to make a few final touches on the plan first. Dazai didn't smile and helped me stand up. After that, he stared into nothingness like some sage who saw. Julia's gonna kill the end of the street and lose his humanity, but I want to see him suffer as a human. Which is why I have to stop him. Oh my god. Dazai. What is wrong? I always say this, but what is wrong with this man? Everything. Alright. Let's check. Alarms blared as the apocalypse had arrived. Red emergency lights flashed, instantly transferring the facility into the belly of the beast. All wired feeds for general staff were activated, and every line repeated a warning over the radio. Intruder detected within the facility. All intelligence officers present are to destroy specified documents and then leave the facility immediately. Observation members are to be armed and waiting in position. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. I specifically blocked out the aggravating alarm from my hearing and continued my preparations. After putting the unconscious Reese into the storage room, I closed the door and electrically locked it. I switched the lock with the encryption key that changed after a certain amount of time. Sure, we should be safe for the time being. Good work, but just leave Julia, as I said as he began walking off, fully uninjured injuries. But didn't I say Dazai is gonna come at the end? I said it. Look at me being intelligent. I am so smart. Dazai, wait. I pleaded. He said a human, which was referring to Master Chia earlier. Do you know whether he is human? I'm curiously hopeful that he would know the truth. I did not have any evidence to back it up. It was simply how I felt. force a man to believe that machines do not have gut feelings or flashes of inspiration. Anything a human could do, a machine could do as well, of course. No clue, he replied quickly, but his eyes faintly narrowed as if he deeply speculated something. Overlane and N claimed to you, a human. They could be wrong. At least that's how I felt after reading his notebook. Buds were memoirs. In a way, the whole thing started because of what was written in here, revealed Daza as he took an old leather-bound notebook out of his pocket. Rumbud's journal? Rumboud. I'm saying Rumbuds for Rumboud. I immediately scanned the notebook in Daza's hand. Was it real? It's possible. The late spy notebook was sort of a diary that he wrote in secret before each mission. It was a book of national secrets in a way, which contained information regarding his wartime missions. There's rumors of its existence, but nothing about it ever being found. Where did you get that? Oh my god! You can try to get me to tell you, but you'd just be wasting your time. All I do is lie. I'm a huge pathological liar. I said that wrong, but I'm not going to repeat it. Nozai's lips curled into his cryptic smile. At least he's telling the truth. Anyway, I used my built-in lie detector, but it failed to pick up on anything. His vitals were hardly any different from a sleeping human's. If anything, his level of output was strangely average despite the circumstances. What was this boy? Looks like we don't have enough time to chat over some tea right now. Gotta find Chuya. Nasli said drowsily while scratching the back of his neck. How do we even start, though? The trivia? With Chuya, it's simple, really. He smirked knowingly as he had all the answers. We just need to go to the noisiest place here. Yoy, 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 yoy. We're in that here. We're almost done. They have, let me see, how many pages? 337, and we're on 186, almost 187. So we're almost done. Just at least I think like four more book ratings. Then we'd be officially done. Probably. I'm assuming that 4 is going to be our minimum. Reek, why did you get off the bed? You got eye boogers. Let me get them. Now we're gonna go to our writing. We're going to start writing this shit. Dog is with me. Dog is with me. I got stuff all over my face. Alright, let's switch. Alright. So let me change the music. What the hell? Or should I do playlists? Should I put my playlist up again? Let's see. Oh. Maybe we just do a YouTube playlist, but I gotta focus on skipping that. Just, which sucks a lot. Don't. No. Get away from that. Get away. You're not supposed to be over there. Get away. Get away, dog. Move back. Thank you. You're being bad. Okay. I guess I'll play my SoundCloud playlist. Let me switch to that. Oh, okay. Last time I did we did it on Apple Music. That's when I had like a free thing, like free 3 months. But we don't have that anymore, cause that been gone. So we're just doing SoundCloud. Just lower this. It fits because it's like dark. Alright. So this is Jeff. Like I said, we're gonna change up key features of him. So his key features are his smile. But instead, I wish I could draw on here. But when I try to show my pain, it doesn't pop up. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Fine. Okay, nice. I don't know why it didn't show up the last time. Okay. Okay. So you see, let's open. Yeah. Okay. So instead of the smile, you know, that he had right here, we're gonna do the burn mark on his face instead, which is right here, and you know, over his body as well. But we can't see his body because I didn't want to draw. I'm just drawing his face where he's gonna be shown.
Spectrum One is a
Oh.
big deal. You get Spectrum Internet with the most reliable internet speeds.
But yeah, we're gonna do the left side of his face, I think. Or are you seeing it? I think. What? No, what I'm seeing is the left side. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna do the burn mark instead of the smile because the smile doesn't make any sense to me personally. And here's a me personal opinion. It does not make any sense. We're gonna do the burn mark, and it's gonna be like over his body too. So I guess like on his shoulder. Oops. Shoulder. That's not how you spell that. But anyway, shoulder. You know, stomach and stuff. Stomach. And this is where we're gonna have burn mark on his face, shoulder, stomach, I guess back. Because he got, you know, a bleach fire on him, so. Okay. Put the image back on driver here. Put this up here. And now we're going to open up this. And now we're having our Grammarly page up. Let me edit the transform. So I can have you see, so you can see it better. You don't need to see all this, honestly. Just the text. Yeah, it's fine. And then make it bigger. There we go. Jeff. Can be right here. Nice. Look at this. Looks nice. So we got pretty far. We got pretty far in our story. We're now at the party, and you know the boys, the boys, Randy, Keith, and Troy. I made them all brothers. Randy's adopted, and you know Keith and Troy are related. Their father is named Peter, and their mother is named Margaret. Here are their character descriptions that we randomized just for story purposes. That doesn't really have anything to do. It's just to make them, just to have some sort of character description when I'm writing. And we did this with a random generator. So we're at the party. You know, the three brothers started a fight with Jeff. And right here, and then Lou came over to try to de-escalate the problem. So right here. Hey, let's not have another problem, okay? Lou said, shadowing behind the three brothers. They all turned around and had a scowl on their respective faces upon seeing Lou. The eldest brother smirked at and held a snarky tone between his words, slowly getting hostile. Oh, God. Let's not start a fight in your mother's home, yeah? Because I know afterward we're not going to be the only ones getting in trouble no matter how you try to spin it, Lou warned them, tucking up his chest and closing the distance between his other brothers. We're almost done. Now we gotta write them. Getting into the fight where I think the way how I want to write it is I think the way how I'm gonna write it is writing them important. I wanted to make it like it's a welcoming party, right? The way how I'm writing is a welcoming party. So I had a thought of them going to the bathroom and then getting the bleach spilled on him, which makes sense. Oh, I can do that. So the thing I was like, but what if that after he get the bleach spilled on him, he like run into like some candles or something. And that's how he gets on fire. I was like, how would that work? Let's just say Jeff gets bleach poured on him in the bathroom. He runs downstairs trying to get help because it's like burning his eyes and stuff. And then he runs into like candles or something because you know he's screaming and he can't freaking see. So yeah. Oh yeah, that'll work. That will work. That's right. I reload the song. Okay. Sorry, I had the mic. Oh, I spelled trying twice. I do that a lot when my brains go so fast trying to, you know, try to write it. I spelled this twice. Okay. What's he spell? Crane? Crane? So you spelled it right. I crank my head down? I don't think I make any sense. Sometimes I write really weird stuff. Oh, get up the W. Oh, that's actually. Oh. Yeah, I don't know where I'm not sure. Who's the middle? Who should I make the middle brother? I think I make Keith but Ellis. But I don't know. I make Troy. Yeah, let's make Troy. I didn't name the eldest brother. Yes. What are you waiting for? Why are you just staring at me? Oh, I should whisper. I thought that was just for. How you feeling? You okay? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. You stay right there. You stay. 52 things I need to look into. I am gonna like look over this and like correct stuff because I know there's some sentences that's kind of weird sounding. Correcting some grammar and just making it overall better. But we're just writing it just to finish it and then we can correct it afterwards. We're just writing it. Just gonna put it for right now though. What was it? Everything I ever wanted, if I tell you, don't give up. And I can't see what you leave. I build my eyes to feel you, dear. Tonight. Oh wait, no, in writing you can't have it like together, I think. Oh, I forgot to show it. Stay right there, boy. No, don't touch me. I'm making it as Lou still thinks I'm as friends because Lou doesn't really have that much animosity in the original wiki. It's Jeff who went insane. It's Jeff who killed them. It's Jeff who wanted revenge. It's Jeff who wins on a killer rampage. It's only Jeff, but not Lou. And even after, Lou went to jail because he took the blame for it. He took the blame for it for his friends. Even after he went to jail, he still didn't blame the friends. Because right here, Lou took the blame for it and was arrested, sitting Jeff in a deep depression. But it didn't say anything about Jeff and Lou, or Jeff and Lou did this, Jeff and Lou did this. No, it's just Jeff, Jeff, Jeff. So I'm thinking that, maybe it's just because they just focus on Jeff because this is Jeff. But since it didn't say Jeff and Lou, and it was Lou who wanted to go after Jeff, and this is Lou who wanted to go after Jeff after Jeff attacked Lou in this. I'm not gonna write that in mine. He still, didn't go after the friends. So I wanted to make that Lou is kind of like a pushover, in quotation marks. He still thinks, Keith, Randy, and Troy as his friends. He agrees to do things with them, even though, he knows that Jeff do not like them. Do that to make it, makes more sense. So why Jeff and Lou has this like a strange relationship. Yippee. I love this song, guys. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. I wanna be a still save the world to mice. I wanna be a Messiah, pariah to love and paradise. I wanna be all you love and be only one who can guide all the time. I can just be who you need, or you do choose to be the Jedi. To be the one to be the one. I wanna be a lady, I wanna do nice. I wanna be a fire alone. I wanna be a you tonight, boy. I'm meant to be. Here you are, everything goes out to me. I'm not even paying attention anymore. I love this song so much. Be the one, be the one. Let me focus. This is what happens. This is literally what I do when I'm writing my own private stuff. And I can't focus when I have music, but I can't focus when I don't. So kind of crazy. Kind of funky. Oh, I showed my I showed the SoundCloud accent. Oopsie. Anyway. Be the one. Okay, and okay, he thinks that them as from. you spell pathetic. I think I did it. I could have sworn I thought I spelled it correctly. I thought I spelled it correctly.
Always gives you savings and rewards until March
I don't have a lot of. I mean, I can play this too. I don't have a lot of music that fit the theme of today. Darkness. Gotta listen to different kinds. It's mostly my Spotify, my YouTube. I listen to more songs on there. I'm getting so tired. I need to finish. It's really, I'm really going to do another one of this. I don't want to. I can't do this anymore. I need to finish this. Okay. It's not how you spell it. I'm not gonna change it. I'm not grammarly do it because it just threw me off when it constantly jumps to the spot where it said, "Hey, you got a problem here," and it constantly jumps right there. Like, oh, thank you. I didn't ask for you to do that. It's throwing me off when it do that. See, I hate it so much. Can it stop doing that? How do I stop that? I don't know if I can. Only 7th graders could be. 7th graders are able to understand. That's fine. It's not supposed to be really in depth and you know, hard words. It's just rewritten the original wiki. What the heck? Just a second, guys. I'm gonna have to end the stream because something important has popped up. Beep beep. I wanted to finish. Ah. I gotta do this for a second stream. Oh my god. Please don't touch my Ethernet, boy. Why are you laying right next to it? But yeah, I gotta end. I'm also getting really hungry. Keep seeing my my SoundCloud. You're not supposed to see it. Hopefully nothing leaked, but whatever. Okay, well, I'll see y'all next week. This is supposed to be like a double stream. That's why I did two things at once. Like I said, I didn't want to do two things. I didn't want to do another thing after book reading. But since I didn't stream yesterday, I wanted to do something double today. So I mean, it's not anything different that I usually do. So I don't really know why I said that. Anyway, I'll see y'all next week. I'm so hungry. Bye, guys. Thank you. I'm really sorry I couldn't finish it. I got distracted. Alrighty, bye-bye.